All right, so these are ways to give praise even when life is getting a little bit tough, all right? Number one is going to be rejoicing when nothing makes sense. There are seasons when rejoicing feels dishonest, when pain is real, prayers feel unanswered, and life doesn't look fair. But scripture never tells us to rejoice because of the pain. It tells us to rejoice in the middle of it. In Philippians 4:4, it says, "Rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again, rejoice." Paul didn't write this from comfort. He wrote it in prison. That tells us something right there. Rejoicing is not tied to circumstances, it's tied to who God is. Rejoicing is not pretending everything is okay. Rejoicing is declaring that God is still good even when life is not. All right, so number two is going to be pray with trust before answers come. Proverbs 3:5-6, it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding, and all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight." Proverbs 3:5-6. Difficult seasons tempt us to demand explanations before trust, but this verse flips the order. Trust comes first, clarity comes later. Prayer in hard times is often saying, "God, I don't understand this, but I refuse to lean on my own understanding." That kind of prayer releases control and places the weight of the situation back into God's hands. That is what you want. All right, number three, pray for endurance, not escape. 2 Corinthians 12:9 says, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." All right, so one thing to always remember is that God doesn't always remove the thorn. Sometimes he strengthens the believer. 2 Corinthians 12:9 teaches us that prayer in hard times is not always about asking God to take something away, but asking him to carry you through it. Weakness does not disqualify you from God's power. It invites it in. Prayer becomes a place where God meets you, not at your strongest, but at your most dependent. Prayer during difficult times is not about sounding faithful, it's about staying connected. It is about staying connected. When life shakes you, prayer anchors you. When strength fades, prayer sustains you.